Okay, Khan Shalom Akim, Khan Halalimna, Yahawah Shem Yashab Bashim Kodash, double honors to Grams and Apostles, and Thali Yashab for the strength in order to make this video as well. And Shalom once more. It's the brother Ratazar Racha Halawaya. And once more, it means Ratazar meaning will, as in the will of the Most High, Racha meaning spirit, and Halawaya meaning praise Yahawah. So, of course, you could translate it as willing spirit, praise Yahawah, quite literally. But anyways, to the point though, as I named the video, Yahawah will make, which really is Yahawah Bashim Yashab, but the reason why I said Yahawah, because everything is all on the will of Yahawah anyways. So Yahawah will make the adversary's dream to fail. And of course Yahawah Shai is part of that plan as well, man, because as he comes to bring in the elect as well, he will also add on to the destruction of the wicked, of Esau's kingdom furthermore. And everything's going to be rebuilt in the will of Yahawah Bashim Yahushua. So, this one's probably going to be like a short video, but, the point is to really get to the point of the topic. So, this is Psalms 92, verse 11. Mine eye also shall be, mine eye, so let me start again. Psalms 92, verse 11. Mine eye also shall see my desire on mine enemies, and mine ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. So, of course, we know that our enemies and the wicked is prominently Esau Edom. The reason why I say prominently is because we have the other nations, Ishmael, Moab, and some of the other nations. Yeah, they've done their wickedness upon us as Israelites. But the point is, Esau Edom is our main enemy, man. As the apostles and Akim do say man, because you never know when they're going to start taking our videos. But at the same time, not everyone understands what we mean. When I say not everyone, I talk about people of the world. They don't really understand what we even mean by when we say Esau Edom, because really Esau's referring to the brother of Jacob, man. Back in, I think, Genesis 25, the brother of Jacob. That's the point. And from Esau, that's where the Edomites came from. And these Edomites are our adversaries. So the point being is, man, going back to Psalms 92 and 11, it says, mine eye also shall see my desire on mine enemies. And our desires for our enemies to be put on low, to be destroyed, to be in submission under us, man. That's why Psalms 2, it talks about the heathen being as an inheritance for Yahawah Shai, and of course for the elect of Yahawah Bashim Yahushua, man. The heathens will be an inheritance as well. So it says in Psalms 92 and 11 once more, mine eye also shall see my desire on my enemies, destruction, submission, them being subject unto us, under us, and mine ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. So, of course, where it says, and mine ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me. So, of course, Yahawah Shem Yashah will make it so that the wicked will be destroyed, man. Our desire for the wicked to be destroyed, to be under us, for them to be serving us, it will happen, man. The Most High is not a man to lie, as the scriptures say. And, of course, that's what's written within scriptures anyways, man. So that's what... that's part of the patience and the faith of the saints. Might as well get that one too. This is why we show temperance, which is through Yahawah Bashim Yahushua, that gives us that ability to have temperance, which means self-restraint. Because of course, oftentimes Esau Edom can get on our nerves as well with certain snide remarks. Things that try to get into your head. We just have to endure certain things, man, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it, Because at the same time, the other video I was talking about foresight, long-term thinking. If we know that we're gonna be able to get these Edomites and these other nations as our servants and slaves in the kingdom of Yahawah Shai, we can mark certain of them, man. Send a prayer to Yahawah Bashim Shai, Baruch Shah, please reserve this one for me. you could do that stuff, man. That's the point of how can I say this? Well, it's part of meditation upon the kingdom and also having our faith in Yahawah Shem Yahshai. Because remember, we serve a limitless power. That's the point. We serve a limitless power. So of course, it's an easy thing for Yahawah Shem Yahshai to reserve a certain spirit that may have annoyed you. Maybe there was someone at the job that was annoying you during the time of the CV. So, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, which is the prominent season. I know the news came out late 2019. That's why I said 2019. But it's really 2020, 2021, 2022. Those were the prominent season for the CV. Let's say, someone frustrated you at work, or for me personally in school, like a teacher or something. Then you could reserve that spirit in order to serve you in the kingdom, man. That's part of being a visionary. That was my previous video. But anyways, going to the point, you can do these things. Pray to Yahweh Shem Yahshai to reserve spirits for you to be as servants. Now, hold on. Let me get this. Alright, so it's in Revelation 13. So this is Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So all that frustration that we've been enduring through in the other captivities, of course, of which the Most High has also removed from our memory, and then right now in this lifetime, Yahweh Shem Yahshai has allowed us to, ease off on all the pain and frustration from the previous captivities, man. Of course, we're still in captivity, but this one's more psychological anyways, with the food used against us, with obviously psychological tactics, which removes the family household, the family structure. That's another psychological tactic. You got jobs as well, where you got to pay taxes too. You don't have enough in order to, well, you go through seasons where you may not have enough to support yourself because of all these taxes that you got to pay. And then you got basically different psychological influences used as a tax towards the Israelite man specifically, because they know that Esau Edom understands that it's the man that actually holds power, man. Hence why it's breaking the family structure unit. So yeah, that was Revelation 13 and 10. Here's the faith and the patience of the saints. So that's why I said, brothers, man, if certain vessels be frustrating you, I know it can be very annoying. Obviously, I'm speaking as I visualize certain situations right now, but you just gotta learn, to be slow to anger, as the scriptures say. I think there's a scripture based in James on that as well. But be slow to anger. It's all about inclining our mind to wisdom, man. We'll go and get them anyways. That's the point. As having that mentality of a power, ye are gods, but ye shall die as men. Prior to us transitioning to those immortal bodies as well, we got to adopt that mindset of a power as well. And really, these things shouldn't be things of which bother us. Meaning, it's pretty much clear what the meaning is. These situations of which you might get angry because someone didn't do something or someone frustrated you. At the same time, heathen, if they be a heathen, because the speckled bird out there, but if it be a heathen, you go and get them in the kingdom and then deal with them, man. Get that cane out or stick and then start flogging them. Anyways, that's part of the meditation of terror. Really, there's more thoughts that are about meditating terror than just hitting a heathen. You could torture a heathen mentally, man. You can make slavery feel as if it's a million years mentally. You could put them in like a dimension. For those brothers who may watch some anime, like Dragon Ball Z, where Goku and Vegeta, they were training in some time chamber where 1 hour was like flipping. Actually, no. It was sped up in the time chamber. It was like 1 month was like 1 day in the time chamber. 1 month felt like 1 day in the time chamber. I don't know if you brothers can understand that. Basically, in reality, if 1 month was to pass, if 1 day was to pass, it will feel like 1 month in the time chamber. That's what I'm trying to say. So imagine using that logic on the heathen's mind in the kingdom of Yahawah, man. You're going to be able to put them through all sorts of torture on these Edomites. So that's why we shouldn't really worry ourselves too much just because we couldn't get back at them in this life. We're going to get back at them in the kingdom. And we're going to get back at them good. So that was Revelation 13 and 10. Here is the faith and the patience of the saints. So let me get back to, and I read Psalms 92 verse 11. Let me get Isaiah. So yeah, man. Well, going back to the topic of the video, because I know I was talking a bit there, based on meditating terror and executing terror. Hold on. Let me just get this precept out and then I'll start talking more. Don't want to lose the train of thoughts. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about, obviously back to the topic, how we make our adversaries, the dream of the adversaries, to fail. Something along those lines, I named the video. So, hold up. Let's see this. Because Esau's quite ambitious. And so, Agenda 2030, and you got the transhumanism. But let me read this. I typically bring this out in the camp as well at times. Especially when getting on Esau Edom. Alright, I'll read verse 11. So Isaiah 47, verse 11, therefore, Isaiah 47 and 11, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from hence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. So that's really the destiny of the wicked, Esau Edom. So despite them being in their powerful state, living comfortably in their palaces and mansions as well of this world, being able to execute their agendas, attaining all the riches of the world, because of their banking system. And that's why they can manipulate their loopholes and whatnot. Despite them having this power, they will not be in it forever. Their latter end is destruction, man. Even mentions that about Amalek in I think the book of Numbers somewhere, but it's around there. But let me read this again. Therefore, Isaiah 47 and 11, therefore shall evil come upon thee. Imagine evil coming upon the wicked, man. What goes around comes around. That's basically what they're going to feel. Thou shalt not know from hence it riseth. So they're not going to know where it comes from. They're not going to... When the thing is, I think one of the brothers mentioned this as well, where Esau is going to create so much chaos to the point where he's going to lose track. he's going to lose track of where the chaos is supposed to be heading towards, man. Just like a snowball of which is rolling down, and then it gathers more and more and more and more. And then out of nowhere, another like a tsunami comes. Then out of nowhere, another bunch of bigger snowballs come as well. But the thing is, you started with one snowball. So that's pretty much Esau, where it's like, okay, he starts the chaos, but several other chaos of which the Most High would then produce would then be merged with the original chaos that Esau, which is all the Most High's word at the end of the day. But all of that would then be merged to the point where Esau can't control it, man. Which would then therefore lead or even add on to Jacob's trouble, man. Famine, pestilences, what are the third war going to be warming up as well. And eventually, man, that mark of that MOTB, man, I keep saying mark of the beast, but Yahawah, they don't take this down like 2 years or 3 years later. Because I know they did that with one of my CV videos. 2 years later, they took down the video. But Yahawah, I'm gonna make it clear, for any younger brothers as well, they'll understand. MOTB means mark of the beast. But I'm gonna just speak. So it says, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from hence it rises. So, all this chaos they're trying to muster up, it's gonna multiply, multifold. And mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off. You see, he ain't gonna be able to stop it. He's saying order ab chaos, but the thing is, even with that chip coming out, it's still gonna be chaotic, man. Esau ain't gonna have no control. He's not. As soon as that chip comes out, he ain't gonna achieve no flipping transhumanism agenda of transferring consciousness or transferring the brain to a flipping AI robot body. All that stuff that you see in the movies of Esau transferring consciousness to a flipping robot body. Like, what's that movie called? It was on Amazon Prime, by the way. I think it's called Transcendent. I think it was called Transcendent. The one with Johnny Depp. He was like some AI. He transferred his consciousness from a body to some AI body or something like that. Some robotic body. Actually, not robotic, but basically to a computer system. All that stuff, it's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. But they use those tactics to, warm Israelites up, warm the heathens up, to get used to the system of having chips in their heads and chips in their bodies as well. Not knowing that Revelation 16, around verse 2, about the flipping grievous and noisome sores, the smelly and the painful sores are going to come upon them. So don't be surprised when either way, let's say, one of the brothers is in prison, then you see one of the guards pass by and then they got some pulse on their flipping arm, man. They got some flipping disgusting pulse on their arm. Don't be surprised when you see that, because they would have already taken the chip to serve their system, Esau's system. So we got a lot of things to perceive, man, in these times. A lot of things, and then that's when the scriptures are going to be flipping, rivers of flowing water, man. That's what I'm trying to say. So, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Just like getting punched, just about when you're about to turn towards the person, it's like boom. So Esau's gonna receive a punch out of nowhere. He's gonna be like, what's going on here? What's going on there? What's going on here? What's going on there? Then out of nowhere, punch, like boom. So, that's gonna be some funny stuff there. Of course, it's a metaphorical sense. The punch is really representative of the chaos that Yahawah Shem Yahshua will bring upon Esau Edom, man. He's gonna be shook. So let's get this. I'm gonna get Proverbs now, I think. Alright. Hold up. Okay. Alright, cool. So, okay. This is Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they seek Yahawah. But they that seek Yahawah Shem Yahshua understand all things. So, of course, the point is evil men. We'll talk about Esau Edom here. That higher up the elites of Esau Edom. They understand not judgment. They don't understand judgment, how it works, man. Which is really, really for a period of time of which Yahawah Shem Yahshua ordains a person to perform their wickedness, there's always that what's it called? There's always that consequence, man. That's the judgment really right there. There's always that consequence where Yahawah Shem Yahshua makes the decision, all right, this is what Esau Edom's going to suffer through for all the wickedness. And really judgment happens as well upon Israel too, as the scriptures say, man, judgment starts at the house of the Most High. So of course Israelites are going to suffer through it in Jacob's trouble. So all the wickedness of which they're doing now, hence why you see in society, obviously here in the UK, when you're on the train or in the bus, you may see some nonsense, alphabet people. That's just one example. You see the pride of women. That's another example. Then you see really just even in the society as well, where you see certain adverts where they're promoting corruptive that's not even a word, is it? But basically corrupted ideologies on people, man. Because as you walk outside in the day, you're seeing different things. You're seeing different things. You're seeing different things. And all of this is being registered in the mind as well, man. We can get into like subconscious stuff as well, which really, it doesn't really forget anything. But the point is, this is why we've got to pray, man, so that we can cleanse all of that bullshit that we see. That's the point. But with all that wickedness, getting to the point, with all that wickedness building up, it means that it will reach its peak before the fall. That's why it says in the scriptures, pride cometh before destruction. Roughly paraphrasing. Which means as you see the indicator of pride getting higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, just know the fall is going to be very, 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 very great. Far more than what we think right now, man. And as the scripture say in Job, man, Job 5, that at famine and destruction we shall laugh. Different reasons we're going to be laughing at, man. You might see an alphabet person get judged and you start smiling within yourself. It could be a funny one as well. But all Darak Yahawah Shim Yahshua, all through the fear and our faith in Yahawah Shim Yahshua, that we're fine and they're just receiving their judgment, man. And that goes for Esau Edom. Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment, which comes of Yahawah Shim Yahshua, but they that seek Yahawah Shim Yahshua understand all things. As I said, man, us being the visionaries in the previous video, us being the ones blessed with the ultimate foresight, the ultimate wisdom, which is through these scriptures, that's why we know how to better navigate this life, man. Through Yahawah Shim Yahshua, who guides what we do every day. So really, it's really a benefit to us if it be so that we are black sheep, we're the hated ones, or rather the ones of whom are isolated from the world. Because remember, Yahawah Shim Yahshua chose us out of the world. So we got to keep that in mind, man. We're not just like regular old individuals, or else we wouldn't have the understanding of this truth. That's why we're grateful and we say Thawda Yahawah, Thawda Yahawah. Yeah, so let's see, there was something else. The point is of the video, I just want to keep getting back to the point. Yahawah Shim Yahshua, Yahawah will make the adversaries dream, our adversaries' dreams, Esau Edom's dream, agendas to fail. That's the point. So let's get to the curses. Actually, not curses, let's get to the blessings. Because we've already been enduring curses. It's going to be flipped over gradually to the point where Esau Edom's going to be flipping facing them now. That's why you're going to be seeing certain Edomites. They're going to be, on the streets begging middle class people. They're going to be like, oh man, could you give me some money and all that? Anyways, but the point is, the curses are going to be flipped. So,